Asia, home to breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is also a land where not everyone is shared equally in its economic progress. Today, we're counting down the top 10 poorest countries in Asia for 2024. These nations face immense challenges but are filled with hope and resilience. Let's dive in. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Myanmar. With a complex political history and frequent conflicts, Myanmar's economy is struggling to rebound. Despite its rich natural resources, poverty remains widespread, especially in rural areas. The political instability has further dampened foreign investments and growth potential. Number 9 is Nepal, the land of the Himalayas. While Nepal draws in tourists for its majestic mountains, over 25% of its population still lives below the poverty line. Agriculture remains the backbone of the economy, but natural disasters and a lack of infrastructure have hindered progress. Cambodia takes the 8th spot. While Phnom Penh's skyline is rising, vast portions of the population remain impoverished. The country has seen significant growth in recent years, but income inequality and a dependence on agriculture have kept many Cambodians in poverty. At number 7, we have Laos. This landlocked country is rich in natural beauty but faces severe economic struggles. Poor infrastructure and limited access to education mean that over 20% of its citizens live in poverty. The government has made strides toward development, but there's still a long way to go. Next up is Bangladesh at number 6. Known for its booming textile industry, Bangladesh is still grappling with widespread poverty, particularly in rural areas. While the country has made remarkable economic progress, millions remain stuck in low-paying jobs, struggling to make ends meet. Timor-Leste comes in at number 5. One of the youngest nations in Asia, Timor-Leste is still recovering from years of conflict and rebuilding its economy. A reliance on oil and gas exports, combined with a lack of diversification, has left the country vulnerable to economic downturns. At number 4 is Afghanistan, a country ravaged by decades of conflict. The economy has been left in tatters, with unemployment soaring and many families living below the poverty line. Reconstruction efforts have been slow, and with the ongoing instability, progress remains fragile. Taking the 3rd spot is North Korea. The country remains highly isolated, with much of the population living in extreme poverty. Despite its focus on militarization, the majority of citizens lack access to basic services, and food shortages are a persistent issue. Yemen, though geographically located between the Middle East and Asia, is often included in Asian rankings. At number 2, Yemen's ongoing civil war has devastated its economy. The lack of food, medicine, and basic infrastructure has left millions of Yemenis struggling for survival, with many dependent on humanitarian aid. And finally, at number 1 is Syria. Years of civil war have wreaked havoc on the country's economy. With millions displaced, infrastructure in ruins, and widespread poverty, Syria's recovery remains uncertain. The people of Syria continue to fight against the odds, showing incredible resilience in the face of devastation. These nations face immense challenges, but they're also filled with hope, determination, and resilience. As the global community, we have a role to play in supporting these countries on their path to recovery.